Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial on Railway Empire 2. And if you watched my last tutorial, I ended with saying that because cargo trains are slower than passenger or express trains, they will end up eventually slowing down everything behind them. And see, we have I mean, when they're empty, they're okay. When they're empty, they're as fast as express lines. But once they're full, they get slower because, well, it needs more. Anyway, more traction, more force, whatever. So, well, it's not necessary to do this right at the beginning. This is just for tutorial purposes, so that's why I'm showing you what I'm going to do now. Keep in mind that you should only do this once you observe that it's actually an issue between two cities, for example. In this case, it's not a problem. We have 3 trains, so they are more than enough capable of sharing that double track. Just to make that clear, especially since the good transport is very little. It only brings back and forth 1 piece of cloth and 1 piece of meat each time. So it is as fast as the express train. That being said, eventually this will not be enough. So what we're going to do in this case is we're going to add a separate double track. We build our track, like explained. Simply add another one and the double track. There you go. Now we're gonna separate the first 2 tracks will stay express, passenger and postal service only, and track number 3 and 4 will be cargo only. To do this, we're gonna have the station gidron set to 2, like explained, and have the same thing as we have before at both entrances of the station here. So now the 4 tracks are separated, meaning that anything on track 1 or 2 can only stay on track 1 and 2, anything on track 3 and 4 can only stay on track 3 and 4. So a cargo train cannot cross over to the passenger train line and vice versa. And again, we have to select the direction. There you go. And as you can see, the supply tower automatically expands outwards towards the new line. So now we have 4 lines, or rather 2 double lines, with the two sets of 2 parallel tracks. No, yes, 2 sets of 2 parallel tracks. Now we're going to our train list here. Now we only have two lines, that's why it's easy to do this. And as you can see, it automatically changed it already, but on the wrong side, because it will anyway. So we're gonna go to edit the rail line. We're gonna change it to what we want. So we're gonna Philadelphia. We tell it to use track number 1. You can see it switched over now. Okay, and in Washington DC, track number 1. Okay, everything else stays the same. Then we confirm, and now we go to the second one, to the line here, and do the same. Edit the rail line, but now okay, what did I miss? Did I miss something? Well, I guess in this case it would be because the trains are already on the track. So we're going to remove the train. Okay. Can keep the line. Edit. Philadelphia. Okay, I guess we have to delete the line again, apparently. I don't know why. Well, I know why, because the trains cannot switch from one side to another, and apparently the computer doesn't like it. Anyway, new train, Philadelphia to Washington, freight, okay, with one of the grasshoppers. And then we can now set for its use track number 3. Let's go to 3 as well. Again, with minimum 1 track. There you go. And that's how we now have 2 separate tracks. As you can see, we have the passenger line or the express line on one side on the double track and the cargo on the other. And once you expand to other cities, you will always keep in mind which side is which when you set the lines to not switch cargo and passenger. This will allow that cargo trains will not slow down express trains. And that's it. A simple, efficient tutorial. So thanks for watching. And I see you back next time when we go into more in-depth rail line planning.